A day like today, March 3rd, 1913, the streets of Washington, D.C. were alive with the footsteps of over 5,000 women. They weren't just marching, they were demanding a future where their voices would finally count. The day before President Woodrow Wilson's inauguration, thousands of women, led by Alice Paul and the National American Woman Suffrage Association, gathered for one of the most powerful protests in American history. Their mission? To push for an amendment that would grant women the right to vote. Alice Paul, a fierce and strategic leader, was inspired by the militant suffrage tactics in Britain. But she knew that in the U.S., spectacle and media attention would be their strongest weapon. Pennsylvania Avenue had never seen anything like it. Women dressed in elegant white gowns, banners waving high, and floats symbolizing justice and equality. They marched proudly, determined to show the world that they would no longer be silenced. But not everyone supported their fight. Thousands of hostile men, many intoxicated, lined the streets. They jeered, insulted, and physically attacked the marchers. Some women were pushed to the ground, spat on, even beaten, all while police officers stood by, doing nothing. It was a moment of horror and resilience. Over 100 women were injured, but still, they refused to back down. The violence backfired. The nation was outraged at the treatment of these peaceful protesters. Public sympathy shifted in favor of the suffragists, and the movement gained momentum like never before. 7 years later, on August 18, 1920, their dream became a reality. The 19th Amendment was ratified, granting women across America the right to vote. A moment of justice, built on the courage of thousands who marched that day in 1913. The battle for equality is never easy, but those who dare to stand against injustice shape the future. Remember their fight, use your voice, vote,